Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Free Sowore immediately, court orders DSS. Justice Taiwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Tuesday ordered the release the convener of #Revolution Now protest, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, from the custody of the Department of State Service immediately. The judge said the activist should be released to his lawyer, Mr. Femi Falana, SAN, who is to produce him for arraignment whenever is required. The judge, however, said since charges had already been filed against the activist, he must deposit his passport and other travel documents to guarantee his availability for trial. The judge had earlier stood down the case after hearing arguments from legal teams of Sowore and the DSS. Leading Showore's team, Mr. Femi Falana SAN, noted that the order issued by the court on August 8, 2019, permitting the DSS to hold the activist for 48 days, had expired on September 21st. He urged the court to issue a consequential order releasing the publisher of Sahara Reporters from custody. But responding, DSS lawyer G.O. Agbadua said that since the charges had been filed against the activist on September 28th, it was lawful to continue to keep until arraignment. But Falana said filing of charges cannot metamorphose into a detention order. A citizen cannot detain a citizen in anticipation of arraignment. Earlier, Agbadua withdrew the DSS application asking for the extension of the period of the detention of Sowore for further 20 days. Agbadua's request for the withdrawal of the said application was based on the fact that charges had been filed against the activist. Falana also withdrew Showore's application for bail on the grounds that the application had become academic since the order of detention had expired. On the grounds of the expiration of the detention order and the withdrawal of the DSS request for further detention of Sowore, Falana urged the court order his client's release. The judge in his ruling agreed with Falana by ordering the immediate release of Sowore from custody. So guys, that is the new development. So Sowore should be released, and according to what they said, he has to deposit all his travel documents, his passports, and all of that. You know, you could see the game they try to play there. You know, but thank God, the judge is saying they should release him, and I think it was the same Justice Taiwo that granted DSS the first time the 45 days to detain him when they said they needed 45 days to do their investigation and all of that. But later, there's another judge, a woman, when she said she's not in the it was not in her power to release Sowore when Fatland was trying to tell them that he has to be released. So I think it is the same Justice Taiwo now that is now telling them to release him, but they still wanted to delay him or detain him for another 20 days. But now that the judge has said he should be released immediately, according to what Falana has quoted, they know that's their profession. They know the tactics they apply when it comes to all of those things. So it is for them to release him immediately. But let's see how it goes, whether they are going to obey the court order or not. So that's my opinion, and people are, there's a kind of a mixed reaction, among people. Somebody say whoever that detains Sowore for 48 days must have his own taste of detention as soon as possible in Jesus' name. Attention, this administration don't obey court order. I doubt if DSS will release him. Let's wait and see what happens. I must use this opportunity to thank Mr. Femi Falana and his team of lawyers who assisted towards his release by the court. May God continue to guide you and your team. When the federal government charged him, the charges against him of a treason felony and also for insulting Buhari, and like I said, let's see what his lawyers what they are going to come out with, but I think this is what they have come out with, and I'm sure they have been working underground, all this while for him to get released. But that is just what we have witnessed now. But just as we know, if they are going to obey that court order, whether DSS will obey that court order, because I know that the DSS is working for some high authority. Of course, in their own from their own point of view, they might want to release him. But if the power there says they shouldn't release him, that is where we are going to know the next steps, because we have the issue of the case of a what is this man? Ezazaki and Dasuki. We know how they've been going back and forth. Court will say release, they will say no, something happened, something this. And it's still baffling to me, the issue of Dasuki. Nobody's even saying anything. I don't know why that man is still being kept there. Is he going to be kept there forever? I don't just get it. Does it mean we don't have laws in this country? If he has don't want something, abominable, let them charge him to court and let him start counting is a jail term. But you can't just be keeping him, just like the way they kept Asuki for almost more than 4 years. Nothing. That's the same way they are trying to do to Omoyele Sowore. But it's very, very unfair. But let us see. Since they have said the judge has ordered them to release him. But let's see what will happen. Anywhere from now, we are still going to be expecting or looking at what they are going to be talking about. Whether they are still going to say something different. Since they're looking for another days, they want to extend the day 20 days again, which might not happen. Someone say we are practicing dead democracy in this country. I wonder what will happen next. May God deliver us from this APC-led government. We are being ruled by Kabas in Aso Rock. Let's see what they will decide, because their own word is final, not cause of the land. That's what exactly my mind. His hands are clean. He is fighting for the masses, and our God is with him. It's one thing to give order, is another thing for DSS to respond to the order. In Nigeria, anything is possible. We all know, yes, we know. Yes, so justice must prevail. All glory to the Most High. Someone say Agbadua is a wicked being, asking for more 20 days extension for Sowore detention. Maybe he has mission to kill him within 20 days. God is greater than you, and you will be put to shame at last. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Sowore, go home, Jare. Agbadua is very funny for asking for more extension of Sowore in detention. 20 more days. What have they been investigating? What have they been able to get out, since they have charged him for treason, felony, and insulting Buhari? So why do they need him again for another 20 days? It's really baffling. The government itself knows that Sowore has not committed any crime offense. They only want to make him suffer so that his case will serve as a deterrent to others. Yes, they don't want us to be talking. They want to shut our mouth. They don't want anybody to say anything. How can we be living in fear? Everywhere, the atmosphere, is filled with fear. Everybody just afraid. Nobody want to say anything. Anything you say, they just want to rope some things on you, which is unfair. They don't want to be criticized. Their intolerance. People will say things that you are doing. You are not even doing anything. Just like I have been saying, people who have been condemning and, saying all manner of things to Sowore, the things that the guy talked about, nobody is even saying anything about it. Oh, it is only that word, revolution, revolution. Okay, what of the other things that he talked about? Does it mean those things are not just happening? Does it mean he just framed them up? Does it mean we are not even experiencing all of those things he talked about the style of the governance of the government style of governing the people, and misrule and all manner of things happening, the abnormal things happening? So does it mean those things are not happening, or you just form those things? Does it mean even we ourselves, we don't know all of those things, that people are just picking on that revolution because he used revolution? If somebody say, okay, revolution, I use revolution, has he even committed the offense? Somebody will come and say, oh, you expect him to commit that offense or whatever before you will now know that, before they will now swing into action? If really he has said that, that is an opportunity for the government or for the security agency to be able to guide themselves, for them to be able to beef up security. That should have been what they ought to have done. If really he made that statement, at least is going to help them so that they'll be able to tighten up the security. Not that somebody has not committed that offense. Of course, it is left for the lawyers to interpret all of those. So that is just my own opinion. Someone said this is victory to judiciary, the last hope of common man. Supreme judges should take you from this. No amount of intimidation, justice will prevail. But let's see how it goes. Like someone said, one thing is to give order, another thing is to obey the order, because we have seen it several times. The case of Ezazaki and Dasuki, they are typical examples that we can really relate with, or we can cite examples on. The court has ordered many times, uncountable times, yet they refuse to release them. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this new developments. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.